perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly.
Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, the goalkeeper, Wojciech Szczesny, Peter. He's got incredible reflexes, and that makes him one of the best shot stoppers around. He's also very comfortable when he's under the high ball or coming out for crosses. And having someone like that just easing the pressure on that defence can spread confidence very quickly.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go, and it's played forward. Pedri, he's been picked. Rafinha! Moved on forwards. Pedri, chance to finish, denied by an instinctive save.
Rafinha really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barrios. Have it back. Can go again. Lino. Pablo Barrios. Overhaul. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Dani Olmo. Forwards and with intent. Barrios. De Paul. That's really well manoeuvred.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Dani Olmo. Could be danger here. Here comes another cross.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. Koundé clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Molina has it in a wide position. De Jong can get it clear. Alvarez. Molina with the foul. And it's Lewandowski. Lino going full tilt down the left. Griezmann. Crunching tackle. Looking to go deep. And that's a goal kick. Pedri, still goalless at the moment. Koundé. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Lino proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Very necessary. They've played it short. Proves too strong. That looks a foul. The referee's given it. Gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee will soon change his status.
Pedri stood his ground strongly. Tries to get it clear. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. De Jong. He is through here. Oh, what a climb! Not the best of players.
I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
That's the throw. Rafinha. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Rafinha. Excellent challenge there. Uncompromising. Tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Lino. Aim forwards. Koundé clears it away. Wins the duel this time. And that has been cleared. And the finish! Very decent attempt. The ball plays it short. Lino. Out towards the flank. Pedri. Deftly away. He sees it all the way. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo. And here's left chance! Juliano was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Alvarez. Well, that's an inviting ball. It's really well cleared. Saronino! Finger over it. A chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Overhaul shifted upfield. Rafinha gently done. Cleared away. Great defending, strong and determined. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. Just a verbal warning. Rafinha! De Jong. De Jong has got himself a free kick. Juliano does really well to win the ball there. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's there to clear it. Juliano absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Moved on forwards. De Paul. Dani Olmo. Pedri. He can run onto that. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's been a half largely of good-outs and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Atletico Madrid head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And the second half gets underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Jimenez. De Paul. Pedri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Dani Olmo.
Aim forwards. And it's played forward.
Lino. Barrios. And Rafinha. Koundé.
Forwards and with intent.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Griezmann. Lino.
De Paul. That's really well manoeuvred. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona.
Lewandowski, gently done.
Muscular approach does pay off here.
Absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise.
And there's green grass ahead of him. It's a mighty effort! He's scored! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So here comes the substitution. A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Short changes him with that pass. Barrios.
Atletico Madrid are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Lino.
And that's aimed into the middle. It's well blocked and back out it comes. De Paul. They can counter here. It's Alvarez!
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
There's going to be another change here.
Lino.
Great chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Lino reacted so well to bring that ball under control. Looked easy too.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Cuts out the pass. Correa. And it's Lamar. He's found a way through. Moved on forwards. And here's the chance to counter. De Jong. impressions so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Pedri. Molina gets a foot in here.
Could move up a gear here.
Molina.
Hurtling down that right flank. To goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Pedri.
Into the last quarter of an hour.
Pedri.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Pedri.
And now the breakaway. Barcelona have a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Rafinha. Oh, and that should have been two.
Rafinha really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Correa. And it's Lamar. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Correa. He can get that clear. Gallagher. And they win it back again. There it is over the line. Barcelona making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Pablo Barrios.
Real chance! And that could come back to haunt them.
Pablo Barrios is looking pretty upset with himself. It should have been a leveller.
Pedri.
Rafinha. Gallagher. And it's Lamar.
Atletico Madrid have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Going to be disappointed with that. De Jong. Araujo. Oh, easy pickings there. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Jimenez aim forwards. Koundé. And there's his chance to lead the counter. It's Gavi. Looks to clip it forward. That's good vision. Decent hit! He's come in hard. And it's played forward. And there goes the final whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it. Neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just that one crucial second-half goal. That's what cost them.
Well, that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye. Tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, the goalkeeper, Wojciech Szczesny, Peter. He's got incredible reflexes and that makes him one of the best shot stoppers around. He's also very comfortable when he's under the high ball or coming out for crosses. And having someone like that just easing the pressure on that defence can spread confidence very quickly.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. De Paul. Rafinha. And here's Lewandowski.
Nino with a definite foul there. Pedri. De Jong. Rafinha have it back, and the finish! And it's been taken short. Balde played in. And that's been well dealt with. Pedri. Pressing's intense, and it's played off. Molina tries making a foray down the right. And it played right into his path. Now that's well seen too. Lino. That's neat. Can he spark a counter here? Rafinha plays a delicate ball, and he's going to be pulled back for that one. De Jong. Lewandowski played out to the left flank. Cross goes in there. All Black claims it. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Lino. Well, that should be the keepers. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Barcelona have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
That's good play. Pedri. Rafinha. Rafinha!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
And it's played forward. He's through here. Griezmann. Atletico Madrid so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. The normal. De Paul. The normal. Darius. Koundé. Picks it up out wide. Koundé.
complaints about his effort and commitment. He just needs to start heading in the right direction and getting a drift.
Rafinha goes short. That's a throw. Rafinha spread out to the left. De Jong. He's got a sight of goal. No, he's missed it.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
The normal. Giuliano, now here's the delivery. Rafinha, gently done. And there's green grass ahead of him. It's Lewandowski! Goal! Barcelona! You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Could move up a gear here. The message is clear. None shall pass. Lino. Dealt with nicely by the defence. The normal. Lino. The fullback is in acres of space here. Giuliano! A real chance and a real let-off.
Atletico Madrid really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
Pedri. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Overhaul forwards and with intent. Moved on forwards. It's Lewandowski! Aim forwards. Dani Olmo. Pedri. Dani Olmo. Out to the left it goes. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's really well manoeuvred. And they can counter here. Lino. Both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Here we go again then.
Atletico Madrid can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
De Jong. Araujo. Moved on forwards. Out to the right. Dani Olmo. Time and again they are repelled. Barcelona have a free kick. Rafinha. De Jong. Giuliano gets across to intercept that. Griezmann now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Great defending, strong and determined. Do have a chance to counter here. Koundé, and back to the keeper they go. And it's Griezmann. Gets a good foot in there. Pedri is the guilty party there. Yamal, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lenormand. Lewandowski, oh, good spread. Jimenez gently done. Atletico Madrid still this single goal behind. Cuts out the pass. Alvarez. Lamar. So we've reached the hour mark. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Griezmann considers his options.
Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back on events.
Hits one!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Araujo. Does really well to win the ball there. Lamar. That looks a good ball through. Now the finish! He scored!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that. when you surrender the football.
Changes then in quick succession. Atletico Madrid grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Wins the duel this time. De Jong. Oh, perfectly measured that. Pedri! Reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Atletico Madrid making another change here. Alvarez has been withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
Sorlot does really well to win the ball there. Llorente in acres of space out wide. And that has been cleared. The ball has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. Shaping up to have a crack from here. And he's going direct. Good trying. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Atletico Madrid making consecutive changes here. Araujo. And Rafinha. Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. Sorlot. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's a nicely measured pass. And Sorlot. Dani Olmo. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pedri. And Rafinha. Sorlot. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Drills one in. There's the hit! All at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Or maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Up for a header! He will be livid with himself. Pedri. Araujo. Aim forwards. Yamal. That looks a cracking ball.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Has a goal! That's a real chance missed.
deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Normal. This is it then, now or never.
Oh, great play! Decent hit! No, he couldn't find the finish.
Left on the clock. Lewandowski is onto it in a flash. Nicely intercepted.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
And he's onside. Llorente.
Big chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Barcelona are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
One time, excellent interception. Rafinha. Solot. Llorente gets into some space. Now it's the ball. Lamar. It's a foul and the whistle's gone. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot, and
He's gone direct. Just wouldn't stay down for him. Could be danger here. Oh, easy pickings there. And he's heaved it away. And that's been won straight back. Lovely bit of skill. That is a great ball. And the shot! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! Look back on that goal.
yeah, anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
Another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking...
And that's it. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
Just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin for joining us and to wish you a very good day.